So
yeah. Okay, yeah, just some add-ons to Wheeler's point. I mean, as you guys can see, like we are really close to the final product. But what we want to add on is that we want to add a dashboard where the owner can see his pool performance, including like how much profit he has made, and the overall picture of his own pool. So that's something that we're going to add. I mean, it's not necessary for everyone to become a pool owner. I mean, to become the ocean master. Because I mean, if you want to be an ocean master, you need to make sure that you have sufficient knowledge on DeFi. You need to be like super heavy DeFi users. You have to have sufficient knowledge on lending. Otherwise, you won't set the correct parameters, or the parameter you set is not going to attract users, or it can be kind of risky. I mean, if you just onboard tokens they're not supposed to be a collaterals. So I mean, in order to become a good ocean master, I think you guys need to have like sufficient knowledge on DeFi and especially on collateralized lending. So because I mean the ocean master is kind of like the owner of a compound. It's like you own this pool is yours. You set all the parameters. People are participating in your pool. Of course, you get more benefits or more profits. But in the meantime, it's also a little bit risky if you don't get all the parameters correct. So yeah. So I mean, for those normal users, let's say you don't really know about like how to set up a pool, or you don't know how to set up all these parameters. I mean, you can always participate as a users. I mean, you can always just participate in the pool by supplying your assets or borrow your assets, depend on your own demands. So yeah, so in that way you can also earn profits, because I mean we do give rewards, we do provide liquidity mining rewards. So yeah, but we will release another article soon to talk about our rewards. Okay, I think we are more or less done with the lending introductions. Let's move on to the website. Willis?
Yeah, so anyway, this one will have, I think this was pretty asked before. So we are revamping our website now. And basically, we have finished our design, and this is, yeah, probably you see what is overlapping. Basically, there's some animation, and this is just a snapshot of it. And we are gonna, after we finish the final touches of the ocean landing, and then we'll start to migrate our new website. So everything, all the design is there, and everything should follow very nicely after the migration. So I think that should hope. So if you are concerned about our website, just stay tuned, and it's going to be updated soon. And then probably, Jayden, if you have anything to add, just feel free to jump in. If not, then probably we can walk through our roadmap, or see if anyone has any questions.
Yeah, maybe we can show like 2 to 3 pages of the new website design. I mean, people will have a better idea of how it looks like.
Yeah, sort of. Okay. Yeah, so this is the basically the new look that we're going for. So at the same time, it just introduces all the product that we have, and we just try to keep everything simple, and not to be too wordy, and the descriptions at the same time should straight to the point. And probably that's how overall it's gonna look like. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And we also introduced FAQ sessions in our new website, so people can always refer to the FAQ sections if they have any questions. I think actually we have compiled a lot of questions from the community over the past few months, so we are trying to put them down under these sections. And there will be also a security tabs here that you see. Basically, we are going to upload all our audit reports into our website.
Yep. Okay, then we'll switch over to our roadmap. I don't have access right now. Okay, that I don't touch anything. Okay, basically what happens here is the ones that we have walked through before. I think for Q1 and Q2, we are sort of like done. Basically, we bridged Kono to multiple chains, and we used staking contract. We launched our staking contract, and also, for example, Oracle is also on multiple chains. At the same time, we updated Oracle protocol, but that one probably the users actually don't feel it because it's actually behind the scene. At the same time, we implemented Ocean Lending, and that one I think it's earlier than we used to plan it. Okay, now currently what we are doing is basically revise our website, and also testing Ocean Lending with the community. So this is actually what's happening now, and we are hoping to see in the future if we are possible to launch some like bounty program for people to find errors that's currently in our website, or you can encounter in the protocol. Then basically that's part of our effort to test Ocean Lending with the community. And what's gonna happen next is design our governance system. So probably in our UI, you can see, actually this is already underway. So you see we have the proposal here, and we have Become Ocean Master is also a form of proposal. So we want to bring everything together, and our ultimate goal is to run everything sort of like decentralized. So that, for example, every single operational decision our community can help us decide. So this is our main goal, and it's already under development. But I think soon this one probably we'll see it towards Q3, starting of Q3 or end of Q2. And at the same time, probably we'll onboard more Oracle priced updaters. That means currently it's Konomi that's currently making sure the Oracle prices are correct, and slowly we'll open up to more community members just to run it, and then very critically we'll introduce some auto reward assignment like protocol, so that once you push a price over, you will receive some award or receive some token from us. And in Q4, probably we're looking at swap contracts and also DEX. Currently, we have it where you sort of like we have it here, but we want to introduce, like for example, a different flavor to it. So in this case, we're thinking of probably we need to do this in Q4. Once everything is there, then we are about there. Like, well, this everything should be fully functional.
Yes, correct. Yeah, I think someone from the community asked, like, when is the mobile version of the DApps going to be available? We can definitely put on your roadmap. I think we'll try to make it available on mobiles in Q3. Is that possible with us?
Yeah, we can start to think about on mobile. Yeah, you can. We definitely can do some like.
Yeah, I mean the reason why we delayed the implementation of the mobile version is because we feel the experience is really not good when you see mobiles.
Yeah.
Because you need to switch your web page between our page and your wallet. So yeah, it's not a very good user experience. So that's the reason why we didn't really like put a lot of our focus on launching the mobile DApps. But it's something that we're definitely going to do. Hopefully we can get it done in Q3. And on top of what we just shared just now, I also want to add on a little bit more on our visions, because we want to make everything completely decentralized by end of this year or early next year. So what do I mean is that I can use the staking campaign as an example to illustrate my point. For now, of course, the staking campaign is actually designed by us, right? Actually, we let you guys know like how the staking campaign is going to be. You guys only can participate in the campaign, but in future, maybe it's like you guys can propose proposals by our governance protocols. So once the proposal passes, the smart contract will be automatically deployed to the mainnet. So we no longer interferes with all these things. So it's no longer decided by us. Everything is decided by the community itself. So that's something that we want to do in future. Okay. Is there any other question from the community? Oh yeah, like some people still asking about our participation on Kusama Parachain slot and Polkadot. Yes, I mean we are definitely going to Polkadot, but we are more. We prefer to launch our products on Moonbeam instead of participating in the auction. I mean, it's still quite expensive nowadays, and it takes a lot of dev powers to maintain the parachains. So that's why we actually decided to launch the products on Moonbeam or A Star, because both of them are EVM based and they have like pretty active communities and users. They have the highest transactions among all the parachains. So yeah, so that's the strategy that we are going to do when it comes to our participation in the Polkadot ecosystem. Let's say if we need more scalabilities in the Polkadot or Kusamas, then we might consider going to the auctions. Because if you look at the auction, like most, it's a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad to say that, but for most people who participate in the auction, especially those early birds, actually they lose quite a lot of money on that. Yeah, so that's the reason why we have no intention to go for the auctions, at least for now. Any plan to list more CEX? Yes, definitely. That's something that we always look up to get listed on better CEX, those tier 1 CEX with higher trading volumes, with more users. So the important thing is to get the product launch. So if we get our lending protocol, which is our most important product, if we get it launched and we have a good amount of users, we have like a decent TVL, it's kind of like a leverage when we talk with CEX. So if we get like a good TVLs, good amount of users, of course, I mean, we are more confident when we come to the conversation with those tier 1 CEX. Can the team take AMA with one of the exchange colonies listed into consideration? Of course we can. So you guys have airdrop, right? We can play AMA with Gate. I think we have never done an AMA with Gate. We have done AMA with OKX. We have done AMA with KuCoin, but we have never done any AMA with Gate. So we can do that. Let me try to schedule a time with them. I mean, do you guys really participate in AMAs? Because I feel like most of people, they are just robots. They are just here for the airdrops. Okay, so if there's any